Hi, hello everyone, this is Winterhelm Games, and we're back with episode 2 of Minecraft. We left off just at the bridge, so I decided to start this. I was going to do a brick right along, but I think we'll just maybe start with the wood. Let's see how long the bridge will be, and then how we will connect it to the other side. So maybe just have so much brick coming from the other side and kind of like, propped up almost, like and then the drawbridge coming down so far, and then we'll see what else we can get done this episode. Maybe try and get the floor done in this area, perhaps. So yeah, I'm still working on the exterior of everything that we're doing with the castle before we worry about the inside. But as I say, I'll do a couple of episodes and then I will let you guys tell me what you want to see in terms of what would make it better, what would make a good castle for this kind of size that I'm planning. And then we can go from there. So there's plenty of stuff we can see here that we can make, but we'll have to see what we'll do here for the chains. I know there is chains, but I think it's just the ones that can go up or in a certain direction. I don't think they can slant, so I can check it and see here. But transportation, no box. If they're here somewhere, I know there's chains, but there's a couple of different options anyway. But I think for the wood, maybe spruce, maybe birch. I don't know. Or maybe go for the darker one. Maybe the darker one. We'll try that. Yeah, set that in here. Yeah, I played this a long time ago, as I said in the last video, but it was great. We had so much fun. Me and a couple of friends. I don't have many friends actually play it as much anymore. I can have a check in my Discord and a couple of ones that play Blizzard met with me, Warcraft and Overwatch and stuff. I'll probably do some Overwatch videos at some point soon, as well as Destiny videos. I haven't had a chance to get around to it yet because I'm also looking at Red Dead Redemption. I've done Chapter 1, and I'm going to put that video up probably after we do Minecraft videos and 1 or 2 World of Warcraft videos, and then we'll do. Yeah, see, it's only coming straight out, so I'll need to add another option for that. I thought that might be the case. Right, so what I can see. But yeah, as I said, I'll do a couple of different videos in there for Warcraft. What I'm checking out is the leveling zones and different roleplay aspects for different realms, so you can keep an eye on those videos and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm excited about this prospect of doing another world for Minecraft. It's quite. I find it quite a relaxing game. There's certain games that you can play, you don't have to worry about it. So I like it for that, because you can just get creative and just do what you want to do. I tried survival before, but I honestly don't have the patience for it. Just be honest, I'm more of a creationist, I suppose, rather than a survivalist. But well, it is what it is, I suppose. Well, yeah, that's what I like to do. But it was good whenever you had a few friends. Everyone kind of took their own area of the world and started building stuff, and then seeing what people were doing afterwards. So I don't know, come across one, finished, I'll let you know, kind of thing. But it was fun. It was good. So yeah, I think if this comes out here, it should look well. I think we'll build this down. Almost like support structures coming down to keep it up, almost. Um, yeah, this could work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think this will go down here. Connect it. Connect so far down. Connect to the bottom. Yeah, just even to here. But so yeah, I decided really just to get into a game all the time, but I decided just to get into uh, YouTube a few other things while I was furloughed, because I have been since, well, on and off this past year or so. I'm sure with a lot of other people. 2020 and 2021 hasn't been the best time, but I imagine I'll be back to work shortly. But it hasn't and won't stop what I've been doing, which is what I'll talk about in the channel at some point, just on the chat, rather than just doing games. But it'll be based on my debut book, which I'm working on. It's a new series I'm doing. It's fantasy, sci-fi, mainly sci-fi with fantasy and romantic elements, things like that. But it's the first book will be called Secrets of Hollow Island, and our main protagonist, our main hero, I suppose, is Princess Maria Haley. So, but if you're interested in sci-fi or fantasy in general, keep an eye out for any videos that I'll do in terms of teasers about the book, and hopefully release dates when I get it going, and then working on the second book in the series. So I'm hoping that'll take off. But say, going back to work won't stop that. The only thing that did for me was whenever you were putting work or different things in the way of going, oh, well, time you get home from work, you're too tired, you're too this, you can't be bothered writing and doing this. So, it was always a good thing. Well, not a good thing, but it was a way for me to almost kid myself, like, you're too busy. Whether you have idea, I had this idea for about 10 years. This story in my head, and I wanted to try and. I think they always say for everyone they have at least one good story in them. I think that's true, but how many people will pursue it though? Like if you're watching this and you have an idea for a book or a good story, and you're thinking, I've looked it up and I haven't really seen it being done, or maybe the idea has been done, but you have another way of doing it. You have certain characters and you want to. It's almost the characters are yelling at you. I want you to tell my story type thing. But it depends. I mean, if you really want to, go for it. The only thing that's stopping you from writing is you. But anyway, I'm not really talking that much here. But it's just let you know that's what I've been doing since I've been furloughed. So anyway, I will put those videos up at some point this year, I would say. I'm working on another draft of the book, adding in a few additional characters that will help Maria along the way, but mainly sets it up for the next book. I think that's what I'm doing. So yeah. Anyway, let's get this bridge sorted, and then we'll move on and try and get part of this building behind me, getting this done. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. It is coming together. Let's put some candles down here at some point. Some torches. Because that'll get dark. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm planning. That's the, you see, part of the bridge. That'll be part of the drawbridge here. I'm going to get the chains. That's some kind of chains here now at the sides. So that will come up. I don't know whether I'll actually have a command for it to come up. Maybe just leave it as it is, as down drawbridge. I'm not entirely sure about the commands to put it up, but I suppose I could look into that. And this is just part of the stone bridge that'll come out to link to the bridge up and down. And that's just to help strengthen it. And then what I might do here is, this could be a doorway that leads in towards the castle in the lower section of the main building, of the main part of the castle. So I think we could have a good job at the end of this. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. So I think that's the right height. Find out sooner or later. I'll finish this wall and then we'll see what we're like with the bridge and stuff and getting the chains for it. Now, let's do the fill command again. I do love this, good space saver using the command functions. It just took a while to get used to the game because, say, I used to play this when it first came out, and it was quite handy to have all the different functions. But it just took a while to get used to it again, thinking, how do I do this? How do I copy and paste? And, you know. But this is quite good for setting up what you want and then filling in the rest. Especially when you have a lot of wall to do or a lot of floor. So fill command, slash fill, tab button 3 times, space, and then you start typing in or looking at what it is you want, what kind of brick, kind of, what block you're putting in, and then enter. Pretty simple. Yeah. So the floor will have to be from here right along. So there we are. Tab, tab, tab. No. Have to be right along. So I have to keep an eye on where I'm going. So yeah. No. Well, that's going to create. Well, we'll see what happens. I think that might create an extra row. Yeah, it did. But I can work with it. I can put up steps coming up. But it shows you it's a good way of getting the floor done quicker. Yeah, so what I can do is a couple of steps coming up into the keep. So it works out alright. There we are. Not too bad. So at least that gives us the floor. Oh, no. Move these out of it. In the middle, there we are. It's okay. Now, we start on the ceiling shortly, but I'll still get the chains done for the bridge. We'll have to see what. I can't use those other chains though, so I'll just use these. So these are the iron bars. So I just had a quick check to see what I could do. So I think this will work. Maybe. Yeah, that's too high. Let's just build it up a bit more. There we are, this that might work. Yeah, that'll work. I think so. Yeah. So I'll do this right along. And then, this one. I'll do the other side now. No. Yeah, at the edge. At the edge. No. Yes, no. Okay, I see. There, yeah, that'll be better. Now we're getting somewhere. And that should be even. Yep. There's the pre-bridge sim. It doesn't look too bad. But see, I know there's probably there's a command to lift the drawbridge and that, but I don't know if that works with doing the chain the way I've done like the iron bars. I don't know. If you're a veteran at this game, and you know all about the functions about lifting drawbridges, even for the main gate, might do that. If you know about that, give us a shout in the comments, let me know, and I will check it out and see what we can get done. So we'll get the floor done in this area and see what we can make of it before we finish this episode. So yeah. Way across. And I know there's a lot of area underneath the floor that I'm doing here that'll need to be filled in, or at least blocked off. Especially in the far side there is a big gaping hole right under the military section. Which is where the drawbridge is. I have that as like the military area. But I'm still deciding what to put in it. It's the same with everywhere in the castle so far, but as I say, I'm going to let you guys help me out on that one of how it should look. Fill, tab, enter, and right across to here. There we are. So that's a good one. That puts in air blocks to try and get rid of areas that I don't want. I didn't do it for a little bit, but you get the idea. That isn't too bad. And this one, go all the way to the end. Yeah. Okay. On this one, you see? I know we're looking quite generic here with the same brick type, but I'll have a look and see. We'd maybe just try and take some of them slightly different, like 20 to 30%, something different. Let's see what happens. So we're starting to get something. Uh-oh. Yeah, so alright. Mhm. So over here we might see a bit door that will go in. There'll be no door here because there's nowhere to go. But there will be pretty much out to a walkway perhaps, and another way of perhaps looking down at what we do here. this in a bit. We don't know if we're going to later, but you can see what we decide to do. Perhaps we'll not go too far. But it could just be like a guardhouse perhaps here, underneath the bridge, and a stairway that leads up. We could probably do that. Come back to that. But yeah, we'll maybe leave it there. Next time we'll look at perhaps what we'll have in here. I think perhaps build like a nice turret or two at the ends. Some big turrets and big towers. And we'll see what we do with this area. But this will be like, I wasn't expecting it actually to come out as far as here, but I suppose it's probably a good way to build it under the bridge. It's the extra part of the castle, and the main part being around here, this after this main wall. So this will all have to get flattened. So, but that won't take too long. I could do that, and we will see you in the next one. So, any suggestions about what we're going to do, what we can do, certainly throw them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.